But if let's say she's just a fat person and each person in each cast is playing their own stereotypical stuff, and her stuff happen to be she is finding difficulty running or always enjoy eating or what, I don't think that's exactly fat shaming, right? Because if there are fat people doing this in real life, is that shameful or not?
Just say.
Alright guys, do you guys watch local films?
Some lah, have watched a few before.
Here and there.
So what do you guys, our Boys to Men series, the Jack Neo local film, what do you guys think of the series?
Moneymaker.
Moneymaker, that's all. I feel that it's actually a very good series.
Why?
Because it is something relatable.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
something
relatable.
that let's say guys go through. I mean, everybody has go through that, and then it's funny. And it's relatable. And like example of a local film that I find is also very good, right? That everybody have gone through it, right? Is 小孩不笨. I'm not stupid. Yeah, you all always have problems in school.
The secondary school phase.
Yeah. So it really paints a picture of how Singaporean lives. Yeah, so that's why I will watch this kind of show, because I know that I will go through it.
And there's the thing about Jack Neo, no? It is not that he is a fantastic producer or director or whatsoever, no? Because last time when I was doing film in school, my lecturer doesn't have a good impression of Jack Neo. And she says that in the film community, her views are quite universal. Like a lot of people don't have a very good impression of Jack Neo, but they agree that he knows how to relate to people. That's why his movies do very well.
Okay, so talking about Jack Neo, right? Do you guys know that recently he released another movie following up to the Army series?
Yes.
Okay, so it's called Argus Go Army. Okay, I'm just gonna show you a short clip of it. Okay, this is the trailer.
Wow! Very good, huh? Haven't cut your fingernails.
I think that because Kevin is so ugly, so I designed this one. Nice, right? We can brownie idea!
Knock it down now!
I never see but I heard somebody say somebody push somebody fall down, and then this whole thing's gonna blow up lah. I see her I damn angry leh. Wait, give them a chance, but if things get out of hand, we complain. Sergeant is a nice guy, gentleman and handsome. Instead I fall in love and Korean drama.
Okay, so
the guy quite handsome, huh?
Yeah. They actually about to cast me on.
Then they need a handsome guy.
I don't know where I'm going with this, but shit! I think
Okay, so there are a lot of controversies around the movie when it was released and whatnot. So let's talk about it. So the first things first, okay, before it was even released, okay, it was made known that one of the characters is a transgender. Yeah. So her name is called Amanda Man.
Amanda Man is in the show or her real name?
It's in the show.
Okay.
Her character name, but
Okay.
she's a transgender lah. So because the surname Man, then people were like, "Why are you trying to go about with this?" So there's one more character's name that brought to the netizen attention which is Yuan Yuan Yuan, which stands for round round round. Okay, in Chinese. So this actress that is playing this character, okay, she's a plus size lady lah. So people are also saying, are you fat shaming her? Okay, but the actress herself came out and said that she herself don't feel offended at all. But people are saying that's your opinion. You are not
speaking for the plus size.
Yeah, you're not representing the entire plus size community. But there are people out there that are offended with this naming of the characters. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's fat shaming?
Okay, the point about fat shaming, right? I want to understand, because I heard about this also. I want to understand which part of it is the shaming part.
I think because of name.
Okay, so
like
he's calling her around, right?
Yeah.
But where is the shame?
Because it is like bringing attention to a size, I guess.
Okay, but where is the shame there? Because if let's say now I call you a beautiful big man, is that shaming? I'm referencing your size, right? Is that really shaming or not? Because I feel they are reading a bit too much into it. Like, okay, fine, he's referencing her size, and her size, maybe, at least according to what he's trying to portray, she's a bit round. Okay? Is he really making fun of that fact or not?
Okay,
Firstly.
to answer that, right, I believe that when he chose this name for the character, right, it's because of her size.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now, when he choose a name, he say, okay, you are a big size girl. I'm gonna give you a name that's stereotypical of this size.
Yeah.
So round, okay. But is he saying, hey, you are funny because you fat? He's funny because you fat. Is he saying that? No, he's not really saying that.
Also for casting, right, to be honest, I mean, like Yuan Yuan, she actually say that she doesn't feel it's a fat shaming, right? Before she go for casting, right, I believe she knows that she's casting for this specific role. So I think if she's fine, why would everyone find problem with it?
No, but that is what he's saying earlier. Just because she is fine doesn't mean
Yeah, plus size
everybody in the
community
community
is
feels fine.
Okay.
But I also feel opinions will always be varied. You can be the nicest person in the world, somebody will come out and hate you. But just because you have people of differing opinion doesn't mean that this is the case. That's the whole point I'm trying to get at. So I'm trying to understand that, okay, you want to feel this fat shaming, can you actually show where is the shaming portion of this? Because if you can show the shaming portion, then fine, I concede that was fat shaming. But just because the character is named after a size or a shape, where is the shaming part in it?
Okay,
It's not as if they're laughing at just the size, right?
Okay, can I say something? Because I never watched Girls Go Army, but I have watched the Ah Boys to Men series lah. And in the series, they got this character called Aloysius. Aloysius, his Chinese name is Jin Xia lah. That means very
Arrogant.
very deserve to get beaten and very
Annoying.
Okay.
And that whole character, right, he portray him as this very xialan person. Yeah. So if Yuan Yuan, right, in the Argus Go Army movie, right, is portrayed as something like stereotypically fat, right, then I believe that is fat shaming.
Okay. So that is the point I'm trying to get at, right? I believe because she's casted as this character, her role will be in relation to her size. But I want to understand where is the shaming portion of it. Because are you saying that there are no fat people out there? Is that the point or not? Because there are fat people out there, and if she is a fat person and she's doing things that maybe people might find funny lah.
Yeah.
Is that exactly fat shaming or not?
No, but because they I believe they laugh, right, because of that size of her being of a certain
So
size.
if let's say they are laughing solely because of that, okay, they point at her and say you fat and stuff like that. Yes. Hey, you cannot pass your IBPT because you fat. This kind of thing. Yes. That is all fat shaming. But if it's just a character who happens to be fat and happens to be named round and happens to be in the movie, and maybe she has difficulty running, which is normal for a person who is not fit, is that fat shaming or not? That part of it. Because I feel the lines can be very blurry, you see. Because nobody is not going to grant that, yes, she is a character casted as a fat person. No, everybody will grant that. But the problem is, just because she's casted as a fat person, did people make fun solely based on her size? So was part of the... I haven't watched the movie. I don't intend to watch the movie, but is a part of the movie going to say something like, hey, you so fat, that's why you cannot be officer. Hey, you so fat, that's why you need to go through extra training session or what. If that is happening in the movie, okay, I understand where the issue is coming. But if let's say she's just a fat person and each person in each cast is playing their own stereotypical stuff, and her stuff happen to be she is finding difficulty running or always enjoy eating or what, I don't think that's exactly fat shaming, right? Because if there are fat people doing this in real life, is that shameful or not? I don't think it's shameful, right? If they're having difficulty running and nobody's making fun of it, is it shameful? It's not, right? Unless they're making fun of it, then it's a different thing.
So there's a lot of hate, right, regarding this movie lah. So the ex-cast of A Boys to Men, especially Tosh Rock, he came out and said that there are a lot of loser-ass haters as usual, spouting nonsense and saying that Singapore audience are low class and have no taste. But if that's the case, how did Argus Go Army hit 1.15 million of box office sales within the first 3 days of opening?
Oh, 3 days,
3 days.
Wow.
They beat A Boys to
Jack
Men.
Neo knows what he's doing.
I tell you, this is another Fast and Furious series, they just keep on milking.
And one thing I think he did really well, right, before this show even came out, you guys remember there was this one period, he actually threw out this video, right, he said that, hey girls, if you want to cast, right, you put it on your own social media, and then you tag us with this hashtag, and then we will watch all your audition tape, and then we will find you if let's say we want to cast you, right. This is free marketing, this is damn solid, Then, so, like before the whole of the shooting, right, they already created this whole buzz already, the whole buzz is there, so people are just waiting to pay the money to go and watch only. Yeah.
User-generated content. They don't even need to create their own ads.
Yeah.
They ask you to create.
That's
Some
why.
people
You're
with
gonna share your
influence.
Yeah.
They're asking like people with like tens of thousands of followers to
Then everyone, right, especially like those mini influencers or something like that kind of range, right? Some they want to go even further, you see. So they will do, and then their followers will just this is just like a fire. Yeah.
So Jack Neo knows what he's doing lah. Whether or not he's brilliant at script writing, whether or not he can create the best characters that are memorable or not, secondary. Theoretically good, secondary. He knows how to get into the minds of his viewers, get into the hearts of his viewers, and in exchange for that, he takes something in your wallet.
Okay, so last question. Will you guys watch it in the theater? For me, I told my girlfriend like she want to watch. I said no, I won't watch it in the theater. I will wait until it come out online, somewhere that I can watch.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I will not watch this because I kind of filter the kind of content I receive lah. And not that this is like stupid and not worthy of being watched or what, but it's just not the kind of content I want to watch lah. So I wouldn't watch it. But I agree that there's entertainment value there.
How about you guys?
I wouldn't watch lah. Cause like I said, like one of the main factor about why I watched the past Jack Neo movie is because it's relatable, and I believe
This
that
should be
this
most relatable.
You set yourself up again, no!